Hi, this is Master Pain and welcome to my channel. This video will be a sort of a note of my progress in the game, so without further ado, let's get to it. The first thing on my list here is the gear update and the goals for it. My plan in the last month was getting 10 Xarca and then 2 10 RCEs. I gathered silver for the Xarca, which was about 1.7 billion. And then I tried to single tap the try I was already having. I failed on 52 stacks, the clip from which was a part of my introductory video, so I bought myself TED from the market and sold BDO. Unfortunately, no bonus here. This was about a month ago, and my next target is getting TED red corals. Although, along the way I decided to do a major switch in my crystals. I've got myself full sets of Hanhums and Macalods, and overall the stats they give are a little bit of everything that sorcerers needs, especially with the accuracy gains. I'm slowly leaving the path of evasion as I came to conclusion that proper use of iframes and blocks are sufficient enough to avoid most of the damage and CCs. Actually, damage reduction can be more of use here. An example in super armor trading situations. I left the precision and viper crystals since they are best in slot, and I ended up having 442 accuracy purely from the items with Kutum and crystals, which really feels good actually hitting stuff. As I mentioned, I want to increase it further with 10 RCEs, reaching 450, which to be honest might be somewhat overdue, but that's the progression for now. Until the end of this week I should have at least one of the earrings, and it would be great if I would get a bonus here from enhancing my tries. For the last few weeks I've been looking for a grind spot adequate to my gear score, which happened to be quite a difficult task. My criteria for the spot are simple. I don't want green items overloading my inventory, and I want a consistent drop unaffected by the rarity items. After roaming around and checking the spots, I finally decided to do test runs on Manshaun and Centaurs. I've upgraded the nodes to level 10, used the loot scrolls, and I've got 3 tier 1 pets and 2 tier 3. The income on my 220-ish AP at Manshaun's is half of that it could be. I took the side rotation, which you can see me doing in the background. The grind here with that low AP is quite ineffective. I lack at least 20 sheet AP, besides from food and potions. The results were almost 3000 trash, 2 pure forests, 2 layless petals, a mystical shard, Lemuria gloves, some of that secondary trash, 6 Kafra stones, 12 black stones, 2 guardian stones, some trace of hunting, 15 stones fragments, a rumbling shard, 23 voodoo dolls, and lastly some of that dust and residues, but since I already had them in my inventory, I won't count them. With the calculations on the screen you can clearly see that the total profit is very much hurt by the expenses, and I only counted in the items that actually sell on the market. Before that calculation the grind there felt pretty good, but now I took my ass back to the Centaur's mountain rotation. And since I have severely increased my accuracy, the grind here feels easy. The only thing I can complain about is how the monsters are spread. And here's a tip about sorceress movement. I've noticed for a long time now that we lack a really good way to cover longer distances between monster packs. Yes, you can use skills combo to move yourself around, but it is less effective than like with other classes. All in all, the sprint with holstered weapon is more comfortable both for your fingers and mana. So to cover that much of a distance, you can just switch to Amulet with the Rushing Crow from your hotbar, hit that run and holster. Then engage monsters with Midnight Stinger, which can be cast from holstered position. Coming back to the spot review, here are the results for 1 hour on Centaurs. Nearly 5.6k trash, 4 blackstones, 6 crystals, 1 Caphras, 4 ancient scrolls, 5 Rokaba helmets, and some of that dust, residues and traces. Frankly said, this run wasn't the best itself, as I had even better results after recording this clip, and overall I think I will stay with the Centaurs for now. I've been asked to show the skills I'm using at the moment, so here it is. If you need any advice on the skills builds, please watch my video available within the guides playlist. Okay, so this is everything I've prepared for this video, summing up recent progress and goals for the future. If you've got any questions, please ask them in the comments section below. From now on, I'll be gathering them and putting the most interesting topics into upcoming videos. One last thing I would like to inform you about is that I plan on doing some streams here and there, mostly Red Battlefield sessions. It will be available live on YouTube, so if you are interested, please subscribe, hit that like and notification bell if you didn't, and I hope to see you soon.